after we start talking. Okay, so welcome. We are 9 days out from the Tampa conference. It's so exciting. And as we were telling Desmond, he's going to be loving it. And we know that. And so anyway, for those of you who are new, welcome to the team. We are looking to transform lives. And we're going to focus today on some news up front first. And then we're going to go to sharing with some of our people who did really well in the past couple months, not just even this past month. So first of all, I want to tell you that this flyer is going around and you might feel like you're missing out, but I want you to watch for the replay links on Voxer. And I think it's a spin-off of the Powerful Women in Network Marketing idea, the Eric Worre conference that they have, that probably Deanna, who is the facilitator, says, well, we've got the most awesome women in our company. Why shouldn't we be showcasing them? So anyway, last week was Wendy Campbell, who is in our team. She's a nurse who has this awesome ministry and mission mindset, who if you haven't ever heard her, you need to hear her anyway. And that went around Voxer last week. And now tonight is Sharon Rankin, and she's the first woman NMD with the company. So there's going to be ones, throughout these months till December. And so if you're on Voxer, then you'll be able to see it, which leads me to our next, just making sure for anyone who's viewing this or anyone who's new, this is how we make sure that we welcome to the team. Doug and I definitely want to be a part of your success. So anyone who is new to the team, please include us on Voxer. We want to just hear your story. We want to share ours. We want to share any tips that we can and just help you to get started and supported. And then this is our way of communicating so that we don't have to interfere too much with our family lives and things like that. But yet on the run, we can communicate back and forth and park messages and stuff like that. And then it's our way of training also. So you want to be in the bigger groups, you want to be in the one-on-one groups, and you want to be in the bigger groups as well. And I want to go over the 5-1 before we get to our special guests, just so you have an understanding that this is something good to aim for every week. Not every week, every month. It'd be good for every week, Some people probably are doing that. So what is the 5-1? The 5 part is getting 5 new customers. And when we say 5 new customers, it's not just 5 new orders. Like you might have somebody on the Shake, somebody on the Trio, somebody on the Mega, but if it's still one person's name, that's kind of like having one order. Okay, so the 5-1 is really 5 people that you've helped and then 1 new team member that you've gotten started. Now, Wendy Campbell has come up with a coaching guide, and we use it for coaching. I'll show you in a minute. But basically, we use we want to refer to our points chart if we're trying to learn the 5-1 a little bit. Okay, so when we look at, let me just go to the next slide. I like this one better. Okay, when we get 5 new Trio orders, okay, they are worth $39 as far as retail profit. 42 points when you divide how much the PVC points are. Okay, the whole PVC points is 169. I guess whoever did this rounded up to 170, but you can divide that by 4 because most people are paying on installment, which is what we recommend. So when you have 5 people and you divide that PVC by installments, then you're getting about 210 PVC. And then when you multiply the 5 times the $39 retail profit, you're making 195 retail profit. Now, if you're at the VF level, 14%, you're also making $30 commission. Okay, so right there, you're increasing your paycheck by like 200 and something. And then these are the figures for having a new team member who you're helping get to the HLP 500 plus bonus, okay, to direct distributor. You're getting 125 PVC and you're getting about $18 because you make the commission differential on that person. They're at 0%, you're at 14, so you're going to make that $18 that month. And then when you promote somebody from last month who you helped to get to DD to VF, you're going to accumulate about 375 PVC that helps you to qualify your business, and you're going to make about $49 off the commission differential, which would be 8%, and off of the 5% by you qualifying. So for a total of $49 in that category. Down at the bottom, you can see by doing the 5-1 and also helping that person from last month get to VF, you're going to make about 710 PVC. Now that's paid PVC. So that's not as easy to get as promotional PVC. Promotional PVC is given right when something ships, you get the whole promotional PVC. When it's processed and it's paid by installment, we're looking at paid PVC. So a lot of you might want to qualify your business and say, well, how can I? 5 new Trio orders, helping somebody get to DD, helping somebody from last month get to VF, that'll get you 710 PBQ points. Now, if you're looking on and saying, well, I want some qualifiers, I have people at the 300 range, then you just help them to do the Royal Crown. You'll get 710 PVC under them and help them. So what will that do for the paycheck? It'll increase your paycheck by $292 and also $300 for sponsoring that new VF. So if anything, say they didn't get to totally VF and you didn't get that $300 sponsor bonus, you're still increasing your paycheck every month by $292. Okay, so that's really important. So it's good to aim for the 5-1 every month as much as you can. Okay, hope that makes sense. We're gonna recognize that more as we go. Okay, and I just wanted to congratulate you guys for an awesome month. I love going into conference with so much activity.
I've only done the first 2 things so far.
Hi guys, sorry I didn't mute everybody. Let's see. Okay, so we had 9 new qualifiers, and you could see their names on this screen. So exciting. We've never had 9 new qualifiers, I have to say. You guys knocked it out of the park. Sometimes it's 1 new qualifier, 2 new qualifiers, 3, but 9, that was like, oh my goodness, there's so much momentum. So congratulations. 68 total qualifiers last month. Many of you have customer qualified businesses, so that's about 24 people on the Trio. That's what it equates to, and that equals 1,000 paid PVC. And I know not all of you are going to understand that, but we're going to just repeat it, and you can ask your sponsor more about it. But that's your aim, is to get 24 people as your customers, and then to duplicate that with your team so that you also have qualified businesses under you. We had 29 new team members and 400 new customers. So congratulations, everybody. So we have some special guests tonight. And so one of them is Desmond, who came out of the gates running. And he's got a lot of respect for treating this like a business. And I'm just so in awe of what he's doing. And so I wanted to find out from him, and I'm sure you do too, what has he been doing? He's getting customers every month, a lot of them. He's got 3 new team members this month. I think he's added 7 total in the last 3 months. He's only been with us for 3 months. So we're going to hear from Desmond. So Desmond, if you're muted, I'm not sure, but if you want to go ahead and unmute. Are you unmuted?
I unmuted myself.
Okay, great. So I'm trying to find you, so maybe I can spotlight you. Where are you? Okay, I'm not sure. I'll work on that. But anyway, I want to just ask you some questions that I think everybody would want to know. Oh, let me stop sharing. Okay, that'll help. I wanted to ask you, first of all, why are you sharing Juice Plus? That'll just kind of give us an idea of, you know, your thought process, and also what do you recommend to people when you're sharing Juice Plus?
Why am I sharing it? Because I mean, I believe in the product. Like I said, it's fruits and vegetables. It's, you know, I got the research. I believe what I'm getting. I know people need it. It's the business. You know, the business is $50, and you know, I mean, that's amazing. I mean, you know, for me, that's it basically. So like, right.
What part about it made sense? Why did you say yes?
Well, at first, like, I just had to, again, it's all right, it's fruits and vegetables, that's cool, you know what I mean? It's fruits and vegetables in the grocery store. Like I told you, for me, the first month, it was more about like company. Like I have to like believe in, you know, the company. Like I told you, I signed up on the website. It said, join our mission. I signed up, I joined, nobody called me, you know, 2 or 3 weeks. I'm like, what happened? So, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, so for me, it was just like, you know, it's more believing in the company. Like, you know, the product, like I said, I want to see the product. I tried the product. The product is good. I believe in the product. It's, you know, protein. I know what protein powder is. I got a good protein. It's clean. Y'all got some fruits and vegetables. It's clean. I mean, you know, I know people need it. So for me, it's just like, right, again, it's more believing in the company. The customers I got is just people I know. Like, you know, I'm just sharing what it is. You know, I'm not just sharing Juice Plus. I'm helping people. Like, who doesn't want to be who don't want to be healthier? You know, so if I could just show them a way to be healthier through Juice Plus, and, you know, maybe like, you know, I'll help them with exercise or whatever, I add a little more value to it. And then that's it, you know?
So you're adding value. I think it's important for everybody to know you're a personal trainer, right?
Yeah, I'm a personal trainer, yeah. But like, I mean, again, like it's more about, because everybody know they need to eat better. Everybody know they need to exercise, you know? So for me, it was just more like, you know, just like I'm learning about network marketing. I never know about network marketing. This is my first like hearing about it, and even sharing that with people. I didn't know so much people like been in network marketing. You know, like I got family members that have been in it for years and stuff like that. I didn't even know, you know? So, I mean, again, it's not about Juice Plus. So I'm not just like running around, oh, Juice Plus, Juice Plus, Juice Plus. You know what I'm saying? It's more about the opportunity for, you know, it's a business opportunity, you know? I mean, you might like, feel like I'm a trainer, yeah, but if you might not be a trainer, but I mean, like you might know somebody, you know, for a lot of people, I think like, they, you know, they hear about it, they get, and they just run out and they just want to start sharing it and trying to make some money, you know? So like doing that automatically, I mean, you're not like, you know, me, I'm a trainer, so it's kind of easy, you know what I mean? But somebody else, if you're not living it, if you're not living healthy and you're not, you know, just, oh yeah, you know, come on. You know, you gotta add a little more to it, do a little more, you know, take the product, you know.
So I think one of the things you're saying is you're adding value, and we do have the Healthy Living Revolution website, which really adds more value and other things that we do. That's awesome. Nalani, I know you've been in close contact with Desmond. Are you guys talking back and forth all day?
Every single day. Not all day.
I mean, not all day.
Yes, but he stays connected. He calls me.
See, like, again, like, it's like, yeah, we have the Healthy Living Network, but all right, yeah, if I'm not living healthy and I'm not living a life, and I'm just like, hey, I got Juice Plus and a Healthy Living Network, and then I'm, you know what I'm saying, I'm just plugging that, and I'm gonna run off like, you know, okay, like, I mean, they got a bunch of Healthy Living Networks out there, and you know, it's you know, it's, you know, so I mean, it's more like it's the individual. You know, like, again, I got the #1 product in the world.
So I think, you know what I'm saying? Right.
It's the #1 product in the world. So it's more the individual. Like, you know, I don't have no problems getting customers. Like I said, I get 1,000,000 points. I don't need a team. I'm trying to learn. I read over 16 books since I started. Like, I started in August. August 1st, I was like, all right, I'm going to do this. You know what I mean? I read over 16 books, personal development, network marketing, cybernetics. I'm reading, I'm doing this because I'm going to build the team, but I realized, like, I got to do more. I can't just be like, oh, just look at the videos on Freedom Revolution. Come on, like, it's not working. Not for, I mean, nah. So I got to do more. I got to learn more. It's about personal development. It's about, things like that.
Okay, Stacy and Michelle, I see you guys commenting. And Michelle, I know you have Zay on here. What would you like Zay to know? Do you have any questions for Desmond? Now's your chance. He's getting like 10 orders, 3 team members a month.
Well, Desmond, I have another personal trainer who recently started with our company, and I told him, hey, I have a personal trainer on here who's going to be featured, which is yourself, and just trying to hear how, if you're sharing with your clients, or maybe it's just closer friends.
Like for trainers, I mean, this is easy. Like, you know, for a trainer, this is like a no-brainer. Like, you know what I mean? This is nutrition, whole food nutrition. Who doesn't need this? You know, so for any trainer, like, you know, again, like I set up a website. I paid to get a website designed. I offer you free training if you take your Juice Plus. I'm gonna make money off Juice Plus. I got program design. You know, take care of yourself, and I'll train you for free. You know what I'm saying? My whole team. I got a team, right? I said for my team, I'm a holistic lifestyle coach. I'm an exercise coach. I'm a metabolic typing advisor. I'm a professional bodybuilder. I got a bunch of stuff. I said, all you got to do is find people for me to help. That's it. I'll program design for them. You know what I'm saying? I'll do everything, you know, and they'll be under you. I already got all the stuff. You know what I mean? They want to do it on their own. I just said, thank you to Juice Plus. Some people gave Juice Plus $50. The first 3 gave Juice Plus $50. The second 3 got an order. The first one just got a customer. So, I mean, hey, you know, thank you. I'm going to keep moving. I'm going to keep learning. But it's not like I'm like going to go for no. I don't want to keep wasting opportunities. So, you know, I'm going to get better. I'm going to learn. I'm going to do the things we got to do. I mean, to help the people I want to reach. You know, that's what I'm doing right now. But customers is nothing. Customers is easy. You want to people get in front of customers and want to, you know, y'all thinking about getting trio points and 500 points. I get 100 people on some Omegas. You know what I mean?
So whatever they need, I think
whatever you need. If you need fruits, just get some fruits.
Yeah, you wrote to me.
Fruits is $12 a month. You know, get some fruits. Start out with some fruits. You know, see, you know, it's like do some homework. We can go and look at, like, you know, what each product, you know, what it helps, like, you know what I mean. And then if you know somebody and it's not, oh yeah, well, you just need some fruits, you know, and you get vitamin A from the fruits, but you know, you gotta do a little more. You can't just be like, oh, we got a network and this over there, and you just trying to go for nose, and you just trying to grab and just, you know, you wasting opportunities if you're out here really trying to help people. I mean, I don't know.
Okay, well, thank you, Desmond. We'll look forward to meeting you at conference and watching.
I just want to see what's going on, you know. Yeah, I'm excited. I want to see. I want to get the conference.
Yeah, you're gonna love it. Okay, so next, sorry, we'll move on though. We've got to get to Sarah next. Thank you so much, Desmond. I appreciate your passion and your excitement. Sarah had 4 new team members, I think. I've got these people on my way again. Okay, right? 4, yes. Sarah had 4 new team members last month, and she had 6 orders. Now, she's been doing a lot also, so I love it. I think that Desmond has a lot of passion, and I know Sarah has a lot of passion, and then we're going to have Stacy also bring it home in the end. And so it's like you can see all different types of people and passion. And I know Sarah's passion comes from her family, right, Sarah? And the struggles you had with your family, with your son, right? Mm-hmm. And so why are you sharing Juice Plus? And why are you sharing the business? Or so easily. Now you've had like a mindset change. So I know that's a lot to answer. Yes. But I know you could do it. You could do it. Go ahead.
So at first, I think I would offer it as a suggestion to people. Like, well, and I got a certification as a integrative health coach. And so I want to help people regardless. And I would kind of offer it as a suggestion, but now I think like you said, something has switched in my mind. I think a lot of it is just a burden for people. I'll go through Facebook and there's kid after kid after kid after kid after kid that's sick. And I've heard Stacy say it before, it like becomes our norm. And, oh yeah, he's sick again. He's always sick, or she's sick again. That always happens this time of year. And so I think just that burden for people. And so I don't hold back anymore. If they have a health problem, I'm like, hey, let me talk to you. This is something that's worked for me. I want to share with you. And I think some of that comes from, because I've been doing this for almost a year now, but probably like the last few months pretty seriously, are the people that I have as customers hearing what's happening to them. And so, I can hear Desmond talk about, people that he's helped, or you or Stacy or whoever, but to have people that I know and I love and I'm seeing these changes that are happening, to me, it's become a no-brainer. So I want to tell as many people as I can.
That's good. And I think that something else switched for you where you were with Stacy and you saw her introducing the business just as easily as introducing the product, right? Mm-hmm. So what was it that clicked for you? And now you've got 4 new team members last month.
Yeah, she said, don't ever make assumptions about people. She had come to Odessa. She's about 3 hours from me. And so she had come to Odessa to do some events. A lady came. I know her. I know the struggles that she has. I know that she's busy. Her daughter lives with her and her grandson. She's taking care of her elderly mother. Like, she's busy. She has a lot going on. In my mind, when Stacy started talking to her, I knew where she was going. I was like, oh, no, Stacy, no, like, she won't do this. Well, she did. She signed up. I don't know if she'll ever do anything with it, but Stacy said, I didn't know that. You can't assume that they're going to say no. And so now when people say, if they're really excited and maybe this is wrong, I don't know, but if they order more than one product, I'm like, okay, then we need to sign you up so that you can get a discount, because everybody wants a discount anyways. And if they want to work the business, that's awesome. I'll help you any way that I can. If you want to get a discount, that's awesome. Let's keep working on changes that we can make in your health. So either way, it's a win-win.
So you're signing, if they order 2 things, you're introducing it.
Yes. And or if I know their situation, if I know maybe they have a money situation or anything like that, I'm like, okay, well then let's look at it this way and let's sign you up and then you can get this money. Because we did that for years. Yeah. I never worked the business, but that was the only way we could afford it. And so for some people, that's a good option.
But if they're only ordering one thing, but yet they're the perfect match for our mission, you're still going to introduce the business.
I have to a few people. So.
Now, do you have the team member that got 3 new team members this month? No,
no.
I think that's under Stacy, maybe. I'm not sure. Okay, so
she is under me.
Oh, she is under you.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were saying she's not.
Yeah, this is her first month, and she got 3 team members.
Right. So that's what I was asking you. Like, how does that feel? Now you've duplicated that. Mm-hmm. Did you teach her that?
Yes and no, I would say. So when she first signed on for 2 days, she was like, can you do a 3-way call with me? I'm like, sure. And so just because she didn't know how to answer questions, she's a nurse practitioner. And so I think that's why people are listening to her. She's not practicing right now. She's actually opening a clinic with a nonprofit. But so they're like, okay, if Barbara is saying this, then this must be something that's really good. And so we would just get on the call and start talking about it. I think she heard me do it the first 2 times, and then I would just say, okay, well, if this is what you're going to do, then we need to get you signed up and you need to get money back. They were like, absolutely. And again, I don't know them. I didn't know their situation. So I didn't have any preconceived ideas about them because I didn't know them. And then the last call that we did that weekend, these were all in one weekend. This happened in one weekend for Barbara. But the last call, she's like, okay, well, if you guys are going to order, then we need to sign you up. And she's like, Sarah will walk you through that. And so she caught on really quickly and she's just so eloquent when she speaks. She's just the most beautiful person inside and out. And so people really respond to that.
But she knew to get you on the call.
Yes. And we had some throughout the month from there too, because it's you have a learning curve. So
3-way calls, and you brought your sponsor in to help you, get that mindset. And sometimes, the person who's been in the business or who's had more success, they're not going to accept no in their mind or have that prejudgment as much as the new person. The new person just isn't as sure. So it's good to bring in that third party validation and also that boldness that comes with being that person from the outside too. Just being able to say, hey, you know, because a lot of times we have these things we tell ourselves that are not necessarily true, you know, that hold us back. So it's good to have those three-way calls and stuff. Okay, so we're gonna go to, let me share my screen again. Okay. Oh gosh, what did I do though? No memento. Okay, so this next person is Stacy Turner. If you guys did not listen to this last week, it's floating around Voxer. I don't know where else it is. I guess the playback is on here. If you see the poster anywhere, it's been in the Facebook groups, it's on Voxer, things like that. But Stacy knocked it out of the park, and just so much buzz about how this was one of the best trainings ever, especially for a new person. It just was chock full of information. So not only did Stacy prepare for this call, but she also is on the list for like a number of customers, and I forget how many new team members. Let's see if I can find it if I go backwards. So Stacy had 3 new team members also. So Stacy is lighting the world on fire right now. And so we want to hear from Stacy also. Stacy and I met at a trade show, children's event. I hope Stacy's still on here. I see Stacy's iPhone. Okay. I'm going to unmute you, Stace. We met at, oh, I can't unmute you. You're going to have to unmute yourself. It's so weird.
It says I'm unmuted. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Okay, good. Unmuted. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay, you're kind of going in and out a little bit. Okay, so Stacy and I met at a children's trade show many years ago, and she saw the value of Juice Plus right away, and you know, it was through the years. But anyway, I'd like to focus on now if Stacy's going to be able to come through, all right, and talk about why do you share Juice Plus, Stacy, and why do you share the business so easily now? Uh-oh.
Okay, thank you, Sharon. Hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to turn off my screen, and I think that will help me. This way? Yeah. Okay, so I would say, you know, having shared Juice Plus for almost 16 years, definitely I have accumulated and collected some amazing stories of people's health transformations. Like, there is no way somebody can tell me that Juice Plus does not work. Like, I know too much. I have seen too many stories, too many personal transformations of my friends that are now my team members. There's no way somebody could talk me out of Juice Plus. So, like, my confidence is just strong. It's unwavering. And there were some things that Desmond was saying. As he's talking, he's saying, you know. So I like that word, those 2 words a lot, you know. So I'm not trying to override somebody. I'm saying, think about the simplicity of what you've got here. And that was something Desmond was saying too. Like, I think we complicate this way too much. Let's just keep it super simple. It's fruits and vegetables. Everyone needs them. You know you don't eat enough fruits and vegetables. This is an easy way. And then for teamers, I would say, like, why not offer it to them? If I'm going to build a team, I have to get team members. You know, if I was going to extend my team and move forward and really amplify my business, which is what my word was this year, something had to shift and change. And I knew it was new. It was going to be new growth to me versus trying to just help people from the past come on along and get them to go. And that's kind of where I had gotten stuck at. And you know, I don't know who's going to do this business. I can assume that somebody will, and they won't. I can assume that they won't, and they will, because everyone has their own life story. But we will offer this to enough people to go find those that do want to. And it's not so much enough. And move that in your mind of thinking everybody has to get to the F, and if they don't get to F, then I'm a failure at building a team. It's unfair. do that. I mean, it really is unfair, and I think we have it in our minds what other people are doing, and we compare, and we, and we think, oh, that was easy.
Okay, Stacy, I think we're only catching a couple words here and there now. Sorry.
Sorry. It's probably bad. Speaks up.
I know. We want to hear
Um,
Stacy. You're so good. And we can only hear a little bit. So we're gonna defer you to like next week or the week after or whenever. Stacy's gonna be around for a long time.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
you sounded better. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and we'll save you for another time. But seriously, if you guys have not listened to that call, how many of you guys have listened to that call? That call rocked, and I saw many people say they need to listen to it again. So if you do listen to it, you're going to want to take notes. Okay, so now I'm spotlighting Stacy. Okay. Anyway, let me just undo that. Oh, I can't. Okay. Anyway, it was so great to be with you guys. Do you guys have any questions that you can ask Sarah or Desmond? While they're on here, I think that now's your chance. They are easily introducing the business or the product. Maybe you want to know, well, Desmond said he just introduces whatever product that person needs, and he really listens to the people's needs and shares the value. Sarah's got a lot of passion. I think she's doing events. She's talking one-on-one. She's helping her team. She's doing 3-way calls. Anybody have any questions for either one of them? Or in general? No?
I have a question. What would you say to a person who feels that it's really looks good and all, but I don't know if I would have the time to do that, because it looks like you're doing this full time, and maybe you are, maybe you're not. But if you're not doing this full time, whatever that's supposed to mean, what would you say to somebody like that, Sarah?
Oh, you're asking me?
Yeah, I'm asking both of you, but
Okay.
I don't know if you're full time or not, so I just thought I would ask. I don't know what you do outside of juice.
So I actually have 3 boys, and I'm a homeschool mom. So they're at home with me right now. So I have used that excuse before, I guess, that I don't have time. Actually, I'm going to talk about Barbara, the teammate that I have, because she's amazing. But she's got 2 young boys, and she is going through this big fundraiser right now. And she's got all this stuff going on. They're starting this clinic for women. And so what Stacy has really encouraged me to do, Stacy's my sponsor, so how lucky am I? So what she's really encouraged me to do, because Barbara is just sharing her story, and she doesn't have a lot of time to do stuff like this, or, maybe meet with people one-on-one, but she finds those times, and all she's doing is connecting them with me. And so I think if somebody's busy, that's when you say, okay, if you can share this, though, let me help you do that. And so I'm going to be talking with the people that are on Barbara's team. She doesn't have the time right now to train them if that's what they want, or do events for them if that's what they want. I do. And I can do that. And I have the confidence that I can do that now. And a lot of that's because of Stacy and the things that I've learned from her. And so I don't do this full time. I can't do it full time. I can't right now, but I'm doing a little bit every day. And I always heard that for the longest time. Touch your business every day. Do a little every day. And like somebody that's now a team member on my team, I've been talking to her for a year, just wanting her to take the product, not even assuming that she wanted to be on my team or anything. Like, oh my gosh, like you were on so much medication and she has so many issues. And so I think you keep having those conversations with people, and over time, and there's a few people that are customers this month or team members this month that I have been talking to for a really long time. And so I don't think it takes a ton of time. You just have to be smart with the time that you have.
Thank you. I heard you again say three-way calls. I mean, it
Mhm.
works.
That is really good. I
And
think-
when Barbara asked me to do that, I didn't even know how to do a three-way call. And I couldn't get hold of Stacy, and so I contacted somebody else on the team. I'm like, I don't even know how to do a three-way call. How do I do it on my phone? Now I know how to do it. But so there's always somebody there that can help you if you have questions.
Well, I know that Wendy Campbell says you don't have to know a ding dong thing.
Ding dong thing.
We're going to help you. And so, the fact that they're bringing people in front of you, that's good. I know that's something Stacy definitely says, she did that with Stephanie Ivy in New Mexico, right? Stephanie Ivy just kept bringing her people to the house and saying, meet me for coffee or get on the phone, all those things. So yeah, that helps to move people into becoming team members. It's great. And also helping your new team members. Wonderful. Anything else? Okay, well, I think we should call it a night. And so we will be back. Next week, we're going to talk about how to make the most of your conference experience. Okay, so those people who've been, tell me that you want to speak up, and I would love to call on you next week, all right? So we're getting closer. Very excited about Tampa. You guys can unmute yourselves if you want and just holler out to the team if you want.
That was great info. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you. Have a good night, everybody.
See you guys next week.
Thanks for sharing, everyone. Well, Desmond and Sarah, that was great.
Hi.
Sorry we can hear you still.
Good night.
For sharing.
Good night.
Hi, guys. Hi, Glenn. We'll see you at conference, Glenn.
We had a investigation.